Malik Monk stolen by Trae.
How do you make that kind of pass?
Trae, no looks at Jalen Johnson. Rocks the rim with that dunk. One more look at this awesome dunk by Jalen Johnson. Trae saw him coming, and like a locomotive coming down the tracks, a big-time one-hander. Is averaging 33 points a game. Quick pass sets up Jalen for the lay-in.
Oh, man, what a thread of the needle pass there by Trae.
Oh, great job. Great job by Trae Young. Wait for it. Oh my! Oh, my! Oh, no!
This last one, Brian, was ridiculous.
And it looked like Trae threw it way out of his reach. And you look at that, oh, my goodness, Bob. It's only fitting that we get the dunk of the year at the end of the year. Talking about somebody going up on a pogo stick. I mean, he threw it.
40 seconds left. Trae on the run out. Trae lobs it up there, and another throw down for Jalen Johnson. As we are done with the Pelicans, one more time. Look at that flip for the thunderous dunk for Jalen Johnson. Atlanta shooting 50%. Lob. Jalen Johnson. 21-year-old second-year man, Jalen Johnson. And Jalen and A.J. Griffin. And a massive dunk for Jalen Johnson. The bench explodes. And another powerful jam by Jalen. Suffering from a right ankle sprain. Here's Young turning the corner. Ball fake and a dunk for Jalen Johnson.
And off the run, Jalen Johnson with the dunk. Hachimura knows how to play around the basket.
39-37, the lob to Jalen.
Oh, he was shooting that one fading away.
80-74, lob, Jalen Johnson with a slam.
Oh, man.
Capella kicks it out, Trae on the break. Trae moving in, gives to Jalen Johnson. Timeout, New Orleans. Minutes into the first quarter, already have constructed a 9-point lead.
By the Hawks, I like it started with Trae being able to chase Kobe White off of the three.
Behind the back to Jalen. His first 3 attempts. Gets down.
You know, and get to studying film on these real great players.
There you go.
They really paved the way for us, for sure.
Well, Josh, thanks so much for taking time to be with us. Nice. That looked like you. And Jalen Johnson with great anticipation. On the bounce to Trae. Lob to Jalen.
We saw that one coming.
Come on, these passes.
Oh, my God. Touching the rim on.
You talked about a 3-and-D guy that can shoot that spot up.
Trae to Jalen.
Nice.
Baseline jamming.
And he's built like a linebacker, man. I mean, talking about strong. That last time he ran, Kung right over.
No stopping Jalen Johnson.
Take that one. Duran got caught sleeping.
Jalen Johnson's hands, and he was able to recapture it. Watch. As he goes up, lost control, got it back, and still jammed it. 57-25 in the second half. Stunning. Anthony Edwards pass batted down by Murray. Ahead to Trae. He's going to lay it up for Johnson. Once again, this is the fast break.
And Trae
to Jalen.
They had a layup. He said, no, I'm going to give it to my guy. He's running hard down.
Under defending. Good hands by Trae to really affect the shot.
But you know what? That's good defense. Make him take a tough shot.
Oh, nice. Behind the back lob to Jalen. We talked a lot about Orlando forcing turnovers. How about the Hawks? And what a play.
Shepard by himself and shoots it short.
76-58. What a pass. What a pass by Trae. We talked about plays just like this, how incredible he makes these passes. A no-look with the left hand.
Bob, it's so easy for him. I mean, he has such great court vision, but even having great court vision, the ability to pass the ball like that with either hand is pretty amazing. You don't see that.
Trae fakes the behind the back, now delivers the ball to Jalen. And he buries a 3. Timeout for Milwaukee. adding offense as well. Trae hooking it back to him, setting up the Milwaukee native for the 3-ball, and the Hawks have gone up by 9 early.
He's starting to get off early here, so you want to send the next guy, force somebody else to beat you.
Jalen on the lob for Trae. Really good plays tonight. This lob to Jalen Johnson. Pacers led at one point by 19, and Jalen Johnson takes it home.
Well, you know what? The Indiana Pacers has lost focus here.
Indiana 68 and Atlanta 62. It's halftime at State Farm Arena in Atlanta. More coverage in a moment.
It was DeJounte Murray. Young. Jalen Johnson parachutes in from the rafter.
And I think, Sidney, when you have a double team so far from the basket, the floor is wide open as Jalen Johnson goes to work.
Back-to-back dunks for the Hawks.
And that's his first basket of the game. 8-7. Jalen again.
My.
Boy, it's a dunk fest early on.
He'd be great for the dunk contest.
A lot of experience for a teenager
Yes,
against grown men.
Yes, it is.
Trae. Oh, what a pass! Sets up Jalen for the lay-in. Here in the first quarter tonight, 6 assists so far, and this little no-look shovel gets Jalen Johnson his first basket of the new year. Trae to Jalen. Boy, that's a well-run pick and roll. Just split that double team and right to the hole.
Struggling, to say the least.
Not only are they cold, but they're making it hard on themselves with their shot selection.
Yeah.
Jalen. Yeah, and one.
Yeah, it'll work. Nice bounce pass right between two defenders.
Trae getting into his bag to try to shake him. Moves in. On the lob. Finds Johnson on the baseline. 5-4 Atlanta. Oh, easy does it. Jalen Johnson. Nice pass from Trae. 3 straight games of 20 or more. There's a knockaway by Ricochet. And Zach has it poked away. Jalen with a thunder dunk to start the night. Jalen
nice.
slams another one.
Looked like that could have been an and one, but then.
Hawks down 12. Can get it into single digits with a 3, but Trae is going to drive, wrap it around for the dunk by Jalen. Trae comes away with it. Trae to the basket. Last second pass to Jalen. Dean Wade pushes it back to 19. Here's Jalen, zeroed in on the target.
Help from the refs. That's just good defense. That's just not very good offense on his part.
Jalen gives the Hawks the lead. Or the former Dookie. 17 all.
Trae Young.
Nice slip. Jalen. Down to 4:05 in overtime. Trae stops, bounces, baseline, reverse lay-in, Jalen Johnson. Quickly to Murray. Finds Johnson. Beautiful pass. Threaded the needle perfectly.
The wrestlers with the masks on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy you a mask.
Okay, give me one.
I got you. I'm definitely getting through one.
I appreciate
for obvious reasons.
So
Jalen Johnson. Wow. Go Gadget.
Mitchell. Mobley. They're asking him to do everything now offensively.
But you got left.
And beaten down the floor by Jalen Johnson. Trae again, trying to free himself from Jackson. Gets Jalen on the move, and he drops it home.
Again, you got Lopez sitting in the back of the lane. You're going to get a good shot.
Lillard, long 3 misses. Capella clears the board away. Here comes Atlanta. Johnson, what a catch. Was not the best pass in the world. The Hawks last time they converged on Tatum and then let him go.
And the
Nice
lob, Jalen
play.
Johnson skies through the night.
You know, creating a little contact to get a better shot for himself.
Trae on the lob to Jalen. Timeout Sacramento. Jalen Johnson getting the job done. Trae said, I got you, buddy. Right there it is on a platter. Hawks by 17. Trae whips that pass again, and Jalen with the jam.
Man, a nice little double pump. 2 shots right now. He's shot a little short. But look at his pass here, Trae, between 3 guys, and Jalen.
Big Bruno out leading the break.
On the bounce, Jalen Johnson.
Oh, my. Oh, whoa.
Big
Oh,
time.
man.
Trae, nice pass, and Jalen Johnson took care of the rest. Off was the shot. The Hawks couldn't control the offensive rebound. Trae lobs it. Jalen catches it and lays it in. 19 of 35 on threes. Big, picked off by Trae. On the bounce, Jalen.
Jalen can fly, man. Let me tell you.
And foul.
Jalen. Oh, man, in transition, Jalen is on his last 3 3-pointers.
Trae on the lob. Jalen going up and in. That brings us to a timeout. 2:46 to play. Third quarter in Orlando. Jalen pulling the Hawks. On the bounce, Jalen right there. Perfect pass by Trae.
Now that's again.
Foul is going to be on Jalen Johnson. Look at that split of the defenders on the pass. Beautiful.
Well, the Lakers.
And Pritchard dribbled it off his foot.
Again, trying to be creative. That's not his game.
Trae behind the back, tees up Jalen for an open 3. Switch.
Like I said, the Celtics playing with fire. He gets downhill, draws the attention.
3 guys go to the ball.
Yeah, 3 guys go, and he's there all by his lonesome.
And Jalen's all over him. Ingram shot, no good. Rebound, Trae up ahead to Jalen. He reverses. Bulls won at Memphis with all those threes. They beat the Bucks in Milwaukee, hitting 21 threes. What they do, and they're up to 11 tonight. Lob of Jalen. Put a little extra sauce on that one.
To get going is that you see fine guys at the rim. The Hawks have length and athleticism.
Attack and run with a purpose. Batted away. That was intended for Gafford. Behind the back bounce, Trae. Lob it back to Jalen. He lays it in. What a play. What a play by the Hawks. And then incredible playmaking on the run here. Behind the back bounce, and Trae gives it right back to Johnson for the lay-in. Let's go down to the floor. What a tough break. The Hawks really hustled at the other end, but they leak out and get a dunk from Jalen. Gets around Daniels. Blocked by Ricochet. Over to Trae. On the bounce back. Jalen taking it up and in.
And again, this is where the Hawks want to thrive. If you want to get in there early offense, Jalen Johnson does a good job of being able to absorb that contact.
Single-digit shot clock for Atlanta. Got up in the air, finally found a cutter, and it's Jalen Johnson.
And it looked like he didn't have any place to go.
And he's just a winner. He impacts winning. DeJounte knows the moment, and that comes from when he was with the Spurs and learned from Coach Trae.
Inside, Jalen Johnson seals it right there.
Bogey on the bounce, knocked away, but Jalen's got it. 6 on the shot clock. Trae looking to create. Slipping is Jalen, and he'll jam it.
Oh, yes. In this game, one of the greatest power forwards, so it was a privilege to be a part of that.
Trae, nice pass, sets up Jalen for the jam. Ricochet. Here's Trae, moving down the lane. Late dish, Jalen on the reverse. But still very effective off the bench.
You know what? When guys are that size and you're not knocking down that 3 and you haven't really worked on other aspects of your game, as he gets the 3-point there, Jalen Johnson, he didn't realize that was no one there.
Carter coughs up the dribble. Trae's got Jalen at the other end. He takes it home. On the bounce at Kogwu. Jalen. Here's Trae. Lob. Oh, beautiful.
What vision, what vision. Jalen was surprised by that. Trae had already seen the play.
A good recovery guy.
36-35, Charlotte. Right down the pipe again. And a third dunk of the half by Jalen.